Order in the court. On this court day, we have the trial of Victor Frankenstein and his creation, otherwise known as the Creature. Representing the Creature, we have Nathan, and representing Victor, we have Alex. We are here to discuss whether the Creature is the real monster or if Victor is. Let's begin.
Your Honor, the Creature is clearly guilty. He committed murder against 3 relatives of Victor's, along with 1 framed crime that involved a victim's death.
Your Honor, people may think that the Creature is guilty, but you should take a look from his perspective. Ever since he drew his first breath, he was neglected and was oblivious to the world. In addition to being treated like a wretch by his own creator, and in most encounters, he faced cruelty.
Fun.
Judge Aguilar, we understand that he was treated like a wretch and seen like a monster, but that doesn't give him the right to kill 3 innocent lives and frame 1.
Ugly wretch! You wish to eat me!
I do not intend to hurt you.
Hideous creature, let me go! My papa is Mr. Frankenstein. He would punish you!
Frankenstein! Ah!
My enemy is not impregnable. That's what character spirited, and 1,000 other miseries shall destroy him.
As you can see, Your Honor, the Creature took an innocent infant's life just for carrying the Frankenstein's name. William was equally as important to the Creature and stripped away his entire future within seconds just because of his own rage.
The Jaguar, you must acknowledge why he did what he did. He was forsaking the same things he was created. Just imagine a newborn being thrown away or killed just because of the way they look. The statement when William says, "You ugly wretch, you wish to eat me," also proves that from the start of the book by Grace Grimley and Mary Shelley, that people are already judging him based on how he looks and not giving him a chance.
Even though he was forsaken the day of creation and people judge him based on how he looks, it still doesn't justify the death of a relative for having the same name as one of the despises. This is shown when he says, "This death will carry despair to him, and 1,000 other miseries shall destroy him." Frankenstein by Grace Grimley and Mary Shelley. This sentence exhibits that the Creature wanted revenge on Victor by killing his brother that caused him to experience 1,000 miseries, and it isn't justifiable.
Your Honor, you must also understand that the Creature was alone only with his thoughts and suffering self. For example, a hunter once shot the Creature just for helping a drowning woman, but due to its appearance, he was shot for no reason, and plus, he wasn't a real threat to the man. For this reason, it further proves that the Creature has been misunderstood and relinquished its whole existence. Also, the Creature states in the novel, "Do you think that I was dead to agony and remorse? Think ye that the groans of Clerval were music to my ears. My heart was fashioned to be susceptible of love and sympathy, and when wrenched by misery to vice and hatred, it did not endure the violence of the change without torture such as you cannot imagine." This shows that the Creature wasn't willing to kill Clerval, but due to all the hatred he had in his life, he couldn't handle it.
Your Honor, you must also understand that even if the Creature did feel remorse, agony, or the hurt of hearing one's death, but the fact is that he still killed all of them out of vengeful rage. This shows that he wants remorse for being abandoned and hated, but that just doesn't give the reason to kill everyone and kill more for a loving person not yet created. Now, Honor, may I give my reasons why Victor is a real victim and the Creature is not, because of all this anguish and pain. May see him as the victim, but he is very much not, because of his choices, but since he chooses to seek vengeance by murdering many innocent people deliberately, like William, Clerval, and Elizabeth, making him a being of an unmanageable force through acts of brutality. The only reason you have sympathy is because you only looked at the worst of his moments. But when you look at the rest of his life, it shows the evil deeds he commits, especially after getting the chance of redeeming himself and choosing to embrace destruction instead. For example, after his first act of kindness, he experienced rejection for the first time, and responded with a planned murder, targeting Victor's loved ones to make him go through many miseries, making him the one to blame for many deaths of many people. Even when learning about the human connection, he chooses to be vengeful towards others.
Your Honor, you must also understand that no one, even Victor, gave him a chance. We know this because on page 107, the picture shows an old man and the creature talking, until 108, where a couple walks in and sees the creature talking to the old man. And they thought the creature wanted to hurt the man. So they just attacked the creature and tried to kill him without giving him a chance to explain what he was doing or what he did there, like everyone who has degraded him.
Even though he was hated and called many names by society, his meaning was to be a perfect being, but he was a failure. A creature who then decided to revolt against the Frankenstein. Fortunately, Your Honor, the comparison for how he was treated to his actions. He has done not to tolerate and should be held fully accountable for what the creature has committed.
As a result, the argument between the creature and Victor has been decided. The final verdict for this argument is that we will charge the creature with 3 acts of murder to the 1st degree, along with murder to the 3rd degree. Case closed.